our horizontal finish. And our horizontal finish is going to be a higher backswing back here, okay? Not here, trying to get horizontal. You're just going to start high here and then come through and across. And you will see, it's so cool when I go out and do presentations, people get better like in 3 or 4 balls. And that's the beauty of the ball machine. You know, I never like to take away the beauty of the ball machine, because once you see these folks hit, you see the immediate changes. And I do this with 3-0 adults up to 5-5. It doesn't make any difference. You can take a tour player out here and fix their game if you have something else providing the ball and you can show them. So come on, guys. Okay, first ball, you're going to stand until you get it in an upper level strike zone. Your back foot's going to be more here, okay? You're going to add from here, come across. You're going to have to move up so you get it in your upper level strike zone. There we go. Upper level, better. Yeah. Better. Now, keep it up. Don't let it drop. Keep it up and come across here. That's it. Good. Right there. Good. Clear. Out. Big difference. Okay, good. Do it again. Stay up there. That's low to high. Flatten it out. There you go. Flat. Better. Good. Again. Good. Now take a step back. Get more of a lunge into it. Ready? Split. And go. There we go. Again. Split. Go. Better. Again. Split. Go. Much better. See how he's coming through that now? It's much more attacking. You can feel it, ain't it? Much more attacking than this elevated ball. I mean, you go down and watch John Yandel's talk about top spins and how they slow the ball down, and top spins how they make the revolutions kick the ball up in your strike zone. You know, you don't want to come out here and crush the ball and go like that. That ball's sat up. It gives tons of time for your opponent to get there. You know, you don't want that. If you're going to clock it, you want to clock it, and there's a method of doing that. And so he'll even get that more and more the more he hits that. But it's very foreign to take your racket up here as a backswing. Okay, does anyone else want to try it? You want to try it? Come on up. This is one of the most important swings of the game that in the current tennis game is the horizontal finish. Ready? There. Set. First ball. First ball. That's how cool this game is to teach like this. And I could take a 3-5 player out here and get the same results, because and we'll get into the motor learning aspect here in a minute of how the brain's processing this and how easy it is. But this is your normal experience. 3 or 4 balls, regardless of the player. Ready? Here we go. Split. Go. Better. That's split top. Better. Better. Tons better. It's a lot more offensive return than dropping it down here. I want it right here and whack it. Now, the beauty of this too is that, because I'm working with him, and I can come over here and work with that. It's beautiful. Look at that. I mean, that is nails. Look at the change that he made. Look at the outcome and result. And that's what it's all about. Thinking that was a little too much of this. But he may, you know, with the courts, these are like clay, he may have to make a mental adjustment if he doesn't get it in his upper level strike zone. That's called being an adaptive decision maker. He knows what he's supposed to be getting, but if it changes, he can adapt. And that's like a whole nother level of learning. The way the brain works, and I'll go through it real quick because this is like speed dial on my specialty course. It's called the brain works in a 4-step fashion. It goes identify, decide, execute, feedback. Dave Porter calls it recovery. I like that word. Identify, decide, execute, recovery, or feedback. Okay? The brain goes through those functions every time. It's like you cannot stand theory on the game. It's what motor. I have a whole book over there that I travel around with what pilots have said. This is how the brain works. They put each other in virtual simulation so we don't crash planes in wind shear anymore, because they just reach up and touch a dial, and they're like on autopilot, literally on the brain. They're just reaching and doing things, and they say, well, why'd you do that? I don't know, because they've been programmed through repetition to have like instinctive moves in critical situations, to be adaptive. Okay?